What's going on, ballers? Thanks so much for tuning in again and welcome back to another BigJBasketball box break video. Not breaking any boxes today because we got a big mail day with tons of cool stuff. A little bit of everything in this mail day. We got a new set chase. We got a Panini redemption from over a year and a half ago that I submitted. We got an eBay authenticated package and we got a really big trade, some results from a trade I did not too long ago. But before we even get into all those packages, we also have some break results. So since Deni is back in Optic this year, he was not in Optic for 2023, but they put him back in for 2024. I jumped into a bunch of eBay player spots. So essentially a lot of eBay sellers sell not team spots, but player spots in these breaks. And as I'm talking, I'll start going through these. You can win an auction for just one player. So any card of that player that's in the break, you'll get all of them. So all these packages are the result of 11 different case breaks. So 11 total cases with 20 boxes per case. So let's see what I was able to hit. 2 base cards in case number 1. Case number 2. Let's see if I did any better out of this one. 2 base cards in case number 3. Case number 4. I think this looks like the only card. 1 base card in case 4. How about case number 5, AMT memorabilia? Let's see what I hit in this one. 2 more base cards. All right. Case, let's see, that was 1. I lost count of the cases already. Next case. This one, I hit finally something more than a base card, just a holo, along with 2 more base cards. So lots of base cards, 1 holo. These were all from the same breaker, and these were 2 case breaks. So those are all single case break packages that I opened. Each of these represents 2 entire cases worth of Deni Avdija hits from 2 cases. 3 base cards in that one. Not even a holo in 2 cases. All right, next 2 cases. There's another holo, and there's 4 more base cards. So far, what's that, like 9 cases, I think, 9 or 10? 2 holos, a bunch of base cards, 2 more case breaks here. And this one finally had a lot of base cards and 1 numbered card, lime green, numbered out of 149. In 11 cases, this was the only serial numbered Deni Avdija card. So if anyone is not sure how hard it is to hit like a numbered card or a parallel of any specific player, there's 11 cases of 1 player right there. Maybe I just had horrible luck, and I should have done a little bit better, but I don't know. That's probably what you can expect out of a lot of those player case breaks, unfortunately. All right, let's get on to some more fun stuff. New set chase. Going after this National Treasures biography prime patch set. These are all numbered to 25. So there's a base version of these numbered to 99. Then there's a prime version with a patch numbered to 99. Or numbered to 25, like this one is. Most of the parallels to 99 are just regular single color swatches. I've seen some to 99 that have some chunkier pieces in there, but most of the patches and the versions numbered to 25 are a lot nicer. This one, not really. It's barely a 2-color patch. If I tilt it, you can see a little bit of like the white or gray under there. So not the most exciting patch for the first one in the set chase, but I do really like the shiny holofoil accents all over the front surface, on the nameplate, on the patch window, on the logo, the NT logo up there. Looks really nice. I have a lot more of these on the way. This is just the first one, and a lot of the patches look a lot better than this one. And honestly, if I find a different one with a better, if it's a much better patch, I might try and upgrade. But so far, a lot of the patches I've seen from Harden haven't been all that great. So not super concerned about this one not being the best, but definitely stay tuned for more mail days coming in the future that are going to have a lot more of those patches in there. All right, next one is this. This is the Panini redemption that I mentioned. I pulled this redemption back, I think it was the very first day of 2024. It was the first video that went live on the channel in 2024. So almost 2 years ago at this point. Let's see what we got. Got it in the Panini seal, the one touch. And that is Zion, and that is an on-card auto. This is I pulled this out of a 2022 Hoops T-Mall box. And it was for the Asia gold parallel of this Hoops Inc. And it's not numbered, but it's a really cool looking card, and I love that the auto is on card and not a sticker. I mean, I'm sure most Zion Hoops autos are probably stickers. I'm sure even a lot of his rookie stuff is stickers. But this is still a pretty rare and cool card. Like I said, it's not numbered, but I haven't seen any others of these. Even when I pulled the redemption, I tried finding other like redemptions of the same one that I pulled. I couldn't even find anyone selling any of the redemptions. So I don't think there were many of these out there. So obviously Zion stock is, you know, a lot lower than it used to be, but still a pretty cool rare auto, and it's on card. So very nice one there. Happy that finally came in. I guess Panini's trying to close out as many redemptions as they can as they get closer to the end. All right, now we're on to our Avdija, not quite an Avdija Avalanche this time. This is more like a Deni snowstorm. But first one here is Optic. This is from 2022. This is the basketball's parallel. So again, not numbered, but short printed. And it was cheap, and I didn't have one yet, so I figured why not grab it. Add it to the Deni binder. All right, next one, we got another, and if I could hold it, from 2023 Mosaic. So unfortunately, Deni's not in 2024 Mosaic, but he was in 2023, and this is the glitter parallel. This is the super short print. Again, not numbered, but someone just threw this up on eBay with a $5 buy it now with like $1 shipping, and I grabbed it the second I saw it. I didn't hesitate at all, because I don't think I've even seen any of these listed or sold on eBay up until now from a set that's over a year old. So pretty rare and tough to find parallel there, that glitter. All right, next Deni, we got some Prism EuroLeague. Still trying to find all the numbered parallels to this set, or really any parallel that I can find. Most people are not ripping this product. I ripped a little bit, and the prices are still honestly too high for what they're trying to charge for those boxes, for what you can get in them. There's only 10 packs per box, there's only 50 total cards per box, and they're selling these way too much, and most of the cards aren't worth that much. But this is the blue, numbered to 199. Nice complementary color, there's some blue in his uniform there. So add that to the EuroLeague page of the Deni binder. All right, I got more Deni stuff. This is from 2024 Donruss. This is the Wedges blue. I think all the Wedges parallels look pretty much the same. The only change is the serial numbering, and then the different color variations are going to show up at the bottom. So you can see his nameplate down here is in blue, and the kind of little half circle that goes around it also in blue. And you can see numbered 75 right there. But other than that, this looks pretty much just like the base Wedges. But again, whenever I can find some serial number stuff cheap of Deni that I don't have yet, pick it up, goes in the binder, and here we go. So didn't hit really hardly anything in 11 cases of optics, so I had to start buying some singles. And honestly, this is a retail parallel, the checkerboard. This is the super short print parallel out of retail. And these are always tough to find. They're not serial numbered, but again, I couldn't have even hit one of these because those are all hobby case breaks that I was entering. But I've always been a big fan of the checkerboard parallel, so I needed to make sure I grabbed every one of every year. I think this was the only, I think I have the checkerboards now from every other year, even going back to his rookie year. So very happy to add that one. I think I got one more optic in here. Yep, there we go. This is, again, also a retail parallel. This is the pink glitter. Comes out of the blaster boxes. And not the best color match, but kind of close enough to red, I guess. Not really, but whatever. It was cheap, numbered to 275. I do like the glitter parallels, even though the colors aren't great matches. I know there's also the copper glitter numbered to 99, so it'd be kind of cool to grab all the different glitter parallels. And I think I got one more Deni right here. This is definitely the biggest one of the mail day for me, for my Deni PC. And this is the Gold Disco from 2023 Hoops Premium Stock. There are so many golds from this year. I already have the True Gold, I have the Gold Cracked Ice, and I have the Gold Pulsar, which are all numbered to 10. Now I got this one. This is my 4th gold, and I still need the Gold Seismic. I think that is the only gold to 10 I don't have yet from this set. So hopefully I can find that one soon. And best part about this one, it is jersey numbered 8 out of 10. So very cool. Always like adding golds to the Deni binder whenever I can. All right, now we got a few more packages here with some pretty big cards. This one is not a big card, and I am laughing that it came in an eBay authenticated package, and I'll explain the reason why as I open it up. I'm not even really going to slow roll it because it's so stupid that this even went through authentication. And we got here a 2004 Skybox Parallel, and I'm going to get it out of the maybe authentication sticker now. It is the red die cut, number 27 out of 50. I won this auction for $3.99 plus shipping. The reason I went through eBay authentication is because the seller had like a $250 buy it now that no one was ever going to pay $250 for this cards. Honestly, if this was a 99-cent auction and not a $3.99 starting bid auction, I was the only one that bid on this. If it was 99 cents, I may have won it for 99 cents. Maybe not. Maybe there would have been a couple other bids, but it still wouldn't have sold for like over $5 in any case. So the fact that this went to eBay authentication is kind of ridiculous, but it is still a pretty cool rare card, numbered to 50. You don't see these around too often. So kind of crazy that it went through eBay authentication, but still very happy that I was able to pick this one up. We got one more Ginobili card, and it is Flawless Diamond, sealed with the Flawless seal on it, numbered out of 25. This one's 23 out of 25, so that's why I put this up in the back. This is the original 2012 Flawless set. The 2012 set looks a little bit better than this one. This huge piece is kind of weird in here, and it doesn't have the shiny holofoil that this one does. Also, for some reason of Flawless, they numbered the base cards to 25 this year, whereas every other year they're numbered to 20. But still trying to complete the full run of all Ginobili's Flawless base cards. So that's a 2012 back there. Also the 2013. This is the 2016, but I'm pretty sure he had a base card in Flawless every year. So I still need the 2014, 2015, and 2017 versions. So halfway done. Got 3 down, 3 more to go for all his Flawless base cards. Still a very cool card, very hard to find, and I love that they all still come with the Flawless seal on it. I definitely would not want to buy one that didn't have the seal on it. All right, a couple more cards here. Next one. Another really rare card, but first, Alonzo Mourning card of this mail day. This is the Bowman's Best Fusion refractor. It's dual-sided. It's got kind of an interesting die cut shape. It's like cut out here at the bottom, and then there's an extra piece there at the top, so they almost like, if you stacked them up, they'd kind of fit top to bottom. And on the back is Zydrunas Ilgauskas, but it is serial numbered out of 100. So again, when you're talking about serial numbered refractors from the 90s, I think this is from 99, 2000, Bowman's Best, I believe. Not a lot of serial numbered refractors out there. This one being numbered to 100 is definitely not easy to come by. You don't see many copies of these selling very often. There is another even more rare parallel of this card. It is the Atomic Refractor, which is numbered at just 25. I would love to find one of those if I could, because I think, and we'll see one more in a second, but I think the Atomic Refractor to 25 is the only Alonzo Mourning like regular pack issued refractor from the 90s that I don't own yet. So if I could find that one, it would complete a pretty huge project for me and all of his refractors. It's kind of annoying though. The shine is so much better on the Zydrunas Ilgauskas side than it is on the Alonzo Mourning side with that black, the really dark background there, but still a really cool rare card. Okay, and this last package is part of a trade that I completed. So I'll talk about what I traded out as I open up what's in here. Okay, so the first card, I'll pull it right out. D-Wade Kaboom original 2013 set. This is a PSA 8. So you might be asking, like, why, a lot of people knew I already put together the full set of all of the Kabooms from 2013. The reason I got this is because I already had a PSA 9. This one's a PSA 8. I knew someone who was trying to upgrade into like the highest graded, PSA graded complete set of Kabooms. I think he had the number 1 graded set in the set registry in terms of grade. I think mine is like number 3 total out of all the sets on in PSA set registry. But I figured, you know what? I didn't really care about grade too much. I just wanted to keep the set complete. And he was really eager to get that PSA 9, and I knew he would be able to send back the PSA 8 to me. So I went down one grade from a 9 to an 8 in this card, and then to make up the difference, it actually worked out really well. There was a card that I was watching on eBay, not sure if I was going to bid or not, and I told him, I said, hey, if you win this card, you can send the PSA 8 and this card along, to me, and I'll send you the PSA 9. So here is the card that he won that is now mine. So speaking of low numbered refractors, and I'll take the eBay. He won this off eBay and kept it in the wrapper and shipped it out to me. So gold refractor from the 90s, 99 finest. It's an insert refractor. It's a insert refractor. It's from the Team Finest insert set, but it is the gold parallel. There's not really a lot of gold refractors in the 90s for anyone, especially for Alonzo Mourning. And this is the rarest one, numbered to just 25. So I think the only other serial numbered refractor that's as rare as this one is, and I already have one of those as well, is his Stadium Club first day issue refractor. That's also numbered to 25. So I don't think there are any. Well, and then there's also the atomic refractor that I already talked about, the version of that card as well. That's the one I still need. But if you saw my last mail day, I picked up this red version of the refractor, and this one is numbered out of 50. And even these are very rare, very tough to come by. And when I grabbed this, I was like, well, the only one left is the gold. I'll probably never get it, but finally just got it. And it worked out really well that, I was able to trade a card that I had, got one back to keep my set complete, and was able to get this really nice, super rare gold refractor that are just impossible to find. I saw there was not even, it wasn't an auction. One of these sold at fixed price at like $800, a raw copy. This is a PSA 8, and this auction ended a little over $400, I think. I think it was like close to around $450 or so. So very nice card. Definitely one of the best refractors in my entire Alonzo Mourning collection now. So that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this mail day. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all on the next one.